We are live at the high banks of Daytona International Speedway here for the Cup Series pole qualifying for the Daytona 500, the Great American Race. We're going to get this underway. Xavier, you can head right on out for your run. Extinct, can you teleport, idiot? You don't need a pace around, you can go full. As long as, you make it through the corner. Pole qualifying here is going to set the front row for the Daytona 500, and it's also going to set your starting spot for the duels. So, it'll set the inside lane and the outside lane for the duels. And that'll be split up between first and second will be taken out. Or not taken out, but they will be first, third, fifth. Any of the odd numbers are going to be lining up for duel 1. Any of the even numbers line up for duel 2. Down the front straightaway here for the 54, starting his first lap here. It's important you get a good run here today in your qualifying. You don't want to start in the back in the duels, especially if you're one of the open cars. It'll be harder to get through the field there, but there is plenty of time in the duels to make passes. You just never know really what could happen during a race, though. And it's especially good if you line up on the front row, because if you have to race your way in and you line up on the front row, well then you're probably at a pretty good advantage for the duels. Probably actually going to be in automatically if you line up front row. Coming around to the white flag lap for this 54. 88's going to head down track. Well, 32, if you're not going to race in it, you don't need to do qualifying. Unless you're going to come to the duels. I got to fix that GUI. I thought I fixed it. I swear on my life I did. What's going on with the chat, bro? It's retarded. Coming around, checkered for the 54, lap number 2 complete. Gonna go find the timing board here. I don't even remember where I put it. 88 starting his laps here. We're gonna take a look at the timing board. 47.683 for the 54. Xavier now, dual sensory in his number 88. Chevy's going to head down the back straightaway for his first lap here. And so, I don't know how many people changed their setups. We'll see who can keep it on the bottom, who can keep it on the top better. The 88 sliding up here to the middle lane. Down the back he goes. Oof. Hit those bumps there. Some pretty bad bumps off of turn 2 that are getting cars upset. Oh, that's gonna end his first run here. He's got another lap to do it, but we'll see what his time is as he comes across the stripe. Once you guys are done with pole qualifying, we're going to keep you in the server. And we're going to take quick photos at the start-finish line like they do in real life. By the way, dual sensory clipped the apron there, but actually put on quite a fast time. 47.371 faster than what Xavier set by about 3/10 so far. So we'll see what he's able to do here in his second lap. Coming around, checkered flag for his second lap here. And next guy is out. That's the 31. Mork, multi-time Daytona 500 winner. Dual sensory did not improve on his second time. Actually ran slower that time. As the 31 here of Mork on a new team once again. Bounced from Wolfpack to TRI. Actually, I think he went to CMR and then TRI, and now he's on Pontiac Racing here. And making select starts, I believe, not truly a full-time guy. We'll see what he's able to do here for the Daytona 500. Starting his first lap in the middle groove here. Gonna bring it down to the bottom. Oh, clip the apron. Larry Mack. We got Larry Mack up here. Let's see what Larry Mack. Oh, Larry Mack's pacing down in the... Green, I believe, for him. I think Henry went last. It's alright. Actually, I don't believe so. And yes, he did. I hate bro. Shut up. Mork coming to his white flag lap, I believe. I don't think anyone passed the line. Henry went a lap too early, I believe, so Henry's coming to his green. Mork on his white. Henry should be on his green. Let's see. Henry passes the line. No, Mork's on his checkered. Mork's on his checkered. He was right. My sorries. Mork, you're done. I made a mistake, a crucial mistake. Bro, how's he still unmuted? I saw it extinct. Larry doesn't need to be on standby. Larry needs to be in the booth now.
Yo, Larry Mack.
Hey, Larry Mack. We're watching Henry here, last season's Daytona 500 winner, putting down his first lap, coming to his white flag lap this time. Whoever's next.
Yeah. That defending Daytona 500 champion, you know, he won that race with a strong surge late last year. And he's got that 40 Coors Light scheme on.
Oh,
he scrapes the apron there. That's not gonna help.
That's gonna end his lap. Henry, if you could just pull it down here.
Those sparks that come off, you know, when these cars they straddle that line there, you're dragging some of that suspension on the bottom, and you know you don't want to do that because that could mess some stuff up there. And these cars already sit low as it is with how these teams set them up for the 500. So don't want to scuff any more parts here.
Henry's done with his laps here. Made that mistake there. Can't.
Yeah, and that's really probably just little. Well, that's also some little self-preservation there. You know, like maybe the car got a little bit loose, didn't feel comfortable with it continuing the lap, so bring it down. You know, just save it for the duels. Don't want to start in the back.
Green for the 32 here. Block's happy. I don't believe he's able to make the 500, but he's still running, seeing what times he's able to put down, and is currently all dual sensory. Larry Mack, on the pole for this race. Mork sitting behind him with a 45.5. 47.45. Fucking Christ.
Well, you know, this 32 car, even if you can't make the 500, this can be a good showing. You know, everybody's here. The sponsors, the teams, everybody's here for Speed Weeks. Biggest race of the season, besides the Alltel 600. So a lot of team owners are here, and they may have their eye on this kid right here.
White flag for him, and that is now Limes coming out of pit road.
And that was a bad fast lap too. He can't make the 500, but he's top of the board.
Top of the board? He might have to make the 500.
Well, you never know what teams can throw together here last second, but obviously you did have to attend the practice, mandatory, and those are the rules. But hey, he seems like he's got the super speedway thing, at least qualifying wise, figured out. And we go to a lot of we go to 4 of those, Daytona and Talladega twice a year, so there could be a part-time ride waiting for this guy.
Coming back around, checkered for the 32. Limes is going to come to his green flag this time. He improved.
He improved. That's got a hot rod under there.
Limes waving to the team now. Limes can't make it to the start of the Daytona 500. Has to fly to Virginia. And to fly back to Daytona, I believe some sort of emergency. I'm not sure what about. But he's here for the qualifying session. We'll see what type of thing he has to put on here. But not able to make the 500, I mean, that's got to be rough.
And you see what he's doing. We haven't seen anyone do this yet here. He's putting that hand out the window, trying to block some of the air there on the A pillar, trying to reduce drag on that stock car. Haven't seen any drivers do it yet. We're gonna see if this helps him his up the speed lap. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think we saw some knuckles. I think that would block the air a little bit better. He's a little sissy boy. He won't do it.
There you go.
That's the end of his run. I'm stuck in purgatory. Help me. Block's still on the pole here. Limes put down a 57.51. Oh, wait. I flipped the names. Sorry. I'm looking at latest times. Don't touch me. Limes still has a lap. And something you hear that? Something sounds different in that 51. Sounds different. His engine's a little bit weird. Coming back down the front straightaway for the 51. We'll see what he sets. Lime still 57.157.
Maybe they got a. Maybe they don't got an X pipe on that thing. Maybe they got a straight pipe.
Business. Heading into turn 3 and 4 right now, getting his qualifying run started. He's pretty slow from what I'm hearing. You hear that? He's trying to get the engine wound up to speed.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he's just taking it easy, but it feels like he's up to speed now. Here he comes.
He sounds also a little bit different. That 3 team's working with a different engine type. He's gotta be. Something's different. It's 1 out, 2 relaps. 2 time laps. He's coming around to his white flag this time for business. Lime's coming into pit road.
We'll see what he posts here as it comes across the stripe. Cup Series champion, looking for his first 500 win. He runs a 47.5 flat. That's currently P3.
4, technically.
4. I don't know if we're... Larry Mack doesn't know who we're including and who we're not including on this dang leaderboard, you know. He's got dementia.
See what he's trying to do. He was on the high side there through turns 1 and 2, building momentum. Dropped it down to the bottom for 3 down the back straightaway. Looks like he's going to try to do it again.
He's just trying to build a little bit more straightaway speed. You see, he runs it perfect that time. This is going to help him down the front straightaway here.
See what he sets here. Coming back to the line.
It was a 47.613. So it didn't improve on the first lap. It seems like that first lap is the money lap here.
Extinct is out. Still qualifying here, even though he's not really able to race, but still going to put down a lap and see what's going on with that 54 car.
Oh, and at the end of the day, he just wants to show that even though he hasn't been racing, that he's still got it here at Daytona. He's got a lot of restrictor plate wins, super speedway wins under his belt, and a lot of 500 wins under his belt.
Now, we've been saying there's a curse at this place where it's only Mork and it's only Extinct. That was broken last season with Henry. Could we see that curse come back, or do you think that's over and done with and we're going to have some different 500 winners?
Well, I'd have to say it's probably broken, just because the amount of people in the field there as Extinct runs a 47.513. And with Extinct not being able to race, I mean, that only leaves it down to Mork. But I believe, Mork's going to be there at the end, but it's just, can he defend against a whole bunch of hungry drivers? That'll just be the question.
I believe Will should be heading out now. Last to head out will be MLG in his 44 machine now. He's supposed to be in the one. Team brought the wrong damn car. They got the setup in it, but they don't got the same wrap on it, so I'm not sure what that team is doing. Can't be on the banking. We'll see what happens in MLG. Coming back to the checkered, I believe, for the 54 here. Yes, checkered.
Final time, 47.433, puts him third on the board. So far, the young hotshot from out of nowhere driving the 32 car, top of the board with a 47.250.
I don't know what power he got in that damn thing, but he's got something in there. Oh my god, I hope no one heard that.
Oh no, that one was audible.
God,
sounded like a car backfiring.
New backfire audio, guys. I'll put that in. The 17 here, Principal plays. Normally, I believe he's in 21. We'll see what he's able to put down on that Ford Fusion. I believe he's coming to his white once he comes across this time, so MLG, when he comes past you, I think he'd be going. What are you doing, Extinct?
I believe this will be his green flag lap. Wait. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking disconnected, bro.
He's on his way. Dang. Yeah. This is why Larry Mack just commentates. That time around, Prince Will had a 47.663. He's going to need to pick up a little bit here if he wants to try and improve his starting position. We got one car slow coming up the speed here.
That's not good.
44.
That's really bad.
He's going to have to try and build something up for his final lap here, I think. But, coming off turn 4, Prince Will washes up a little bit. Turn 3 and 4 is pretty evil as he comes across the stripe to take the checkered flag on qualified. Final time sits at a 47.550. That will place him 7th on the board, I believe.
44 since Extinct, I think, hit you on your warm-up. We're gonna give you an extra lap here. So this is your green. All right. Well, don't chat. See, now you're just making yourself slow.
The last qualifier here for today's Daytona 500 qualifying.
Please don't leave once we're done here. We're gonna take photos. And then I think the Mini Tyrell Truck Series is gonna race, if anyone cares about that. Coming to his white flag lap this time is the 44. White flag for the 44 here. If you guys would like any different schemes in at all before we take photos, some guys don't have paint schemes, some guys, you know, so.
That time around was a 47596 for MOG.
We're also going to interview the pole sitter. We're going to interview second as well.
Well, who's technically the pole sitter? If Blocks is Blocks able to run?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, he said he didn't. He said something in chat, but
He didn't make practice. Are you still able to attend? A mandatory practice?
I mean, he's allowed to race. He just said he didn't. I don't know. He just said words. Checkered for the 44 here. That's cool.
That time with a 47.467, he picked up a lot there. And with that, Daytona 500 comes to an end.
Qualifying.
Oh, yeah, qualifying. Yeah, the race is over, guys. There's your...
Alright, if you guys would want to send me letters and numbers, aka if you guys want to send me any paint scheme codes, do it in my DMs now before we do photos. Thanks for watching.